And I bet you thought there were no gray wigs, only for little old ladies, only little tight curls. Well, these are for little old ladies, and actually curls are really in, and this is a sexy gray. But I want to explain to you how to look for gray, what the colors are. You would be surprised. Just in Jon Renau, and there are more, all these colors are gray. Here's what you really need to do to get started. If you go to the numbers, it really helps you. And a lot of them will have the name of it, but they'll also have the number on the tag or on the website when you're looking for it. Look for from 38 to 39. Actually, gray starts at 34. Now this is a 34. It's Jon Renau and it's jazz. But I've noticed in almost all of the brands, the grays pretty much are standard with the numbers. This is the darkest, the 34. It's a dark black, and then it has about 5% gray. That's all. But you know, a lot of women, when they start graying, this is what you look like. So if you want a wig that looks just like the hair you might be losing, this is a good color. So you start with 34. That's the beginning. Now, you're going to go from 34 all the way up to 60. 60 is your winter white, and that is your pure, gorgeous white color. We call it winter sun. So I'm going to go through all of these and give you an idea. 34 is that dark with 5% gray. Then you go up to 38 and 39, and that's a little more gray. The most popular, I think, in selling is like 56, 51, and we're going to show you what those are. When you begin, you're going to be surprised. You can get a little bit longer look, but honestly, if you want a long wig in gray, you might have to custom order it. They're kind of difficult to find. This one is Jessie, and it's by Noriko. And what I love about the new grays, this is the new grays, guys, it starts just like hair. It's a little bit lighter in the front. Then you come to the top, and it's a little bit darker. Then you go to the back, and it's a little bit darker yet. And that's kind of how nature grays our hair, and that's a great way. Also, you'll notice, Jessie is stylish. She's straight, and she's got one, in fact, she's asymmetrical. This side's a little bit longer than this side. Great, great look for a gray. Now you're going to go to, all the way to the other spectrum. This is called 92. I know that's outside of the 60. I have two wigs to show you that are outside of that white. And this is called 92. We call it Chunky Monkey. I don't know why. But if you'll notice, the white is a little whiter. This is about a color 59. It's got some little black in it, but not a ton of it. Then you get to a little darker. This is about a 56. Then you get even darker to the back, and this is your 51. And so many women really gray like that. Lighter in the front, a little darker here, and then a little darker. And talk about looking real. I put this on women, you go, wow. That's 92. That's outside of our 60. There's only one other one that I want to show you. And I think this is it. Yes. Jon Renau and also Raquel have come up with a silvery brown gray that just looks beautiful. This is your silver and a little brown, and in the back it's a little darker. And this is 101. 101 is really a light gray color that's used a lot in hair pieces and blending with other colors. But we took 101 and mixed it with a little bit of brown. Then it got a little darker here and then brown on the bottom. This is 48 down on the bottom. And it's a great gray if you don't want to say you're gray. Oh, I'm more silver. Ha, I love that. I'm more silver, I'm not gray. Well, this is a good one to try. And then there's another one by Raquel. And this one is by Jon Renau. And this one is Glazed Vanilla. It's R23. And it has the same premise. Can you see the silvery gray? And then you get a little bit of that silvery blonde and a little bit of brown. And for you women who don't have dark black hair to begin with, these are great ones for you to try because they're brown. Okay, now for the most popular gray that I know of, almost in any brand, 5651. 56 is just about what most women are in the front when they've still got some dark in the back. Usually when you're really white here, you know, you're more white in the back as well. 56 is this color here, and 56 has, what does it have? It's got about 10% of the darker, so in the gray, and then back here is the 51, and that has even more brownish gray, brown into the gray. 56, 51. That's a good color to remember, a good place to start if you're not totally white. Again, this one is 5651, but this is jazz. And when it's flatter, instead of curled up or fluffed up, you can see that it even looks more gray in the front. But it's a silvery blonde gray. And then in the back it gets a little more brown with gray. 5651. This one is Silver Mist. And this is by Raquel. I love it. I know that it's Power, so it's a real funky little short do. But what it does, the 56, what is this? 5660. A lot of women will be really, really light in the front, but the back hasn't caught up with them yet. So we do have one called 56. The lower the number, that's going to be in the back, and then 60 is the lightest, and that's in the front. And then as you see, it kind of blends the two back on the little crown, and then it gets darker in the back. You didn't know there were so many, did you? This one is called Cameo, and this is a straight 56. But even having a straight 56, you'll see that they do get a little bit darker in the back. And that's kind of at the designer's discretion. So if you're looking at a wig or you're thinking about it and you want it all to be the 56 in the front, be sure and call your representative and ask her if that particular wig is darker in the back or is it that color all the way around. And then of course we're back here to your little curly one. And this is 92 again. It's very light in the front, then a little darker, and then a little darker. And guess what? You don't have to be short and curly to be gray. Have a great day. Bye.